Alright, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Breakout. As you can see, I did manage to get some blizz rods between episodes here. The way that I did it was by making some freezing dolls. I forgot that dolls were a thing in this, and I luckily had enough to. Or rather, I made a glacial precipitator to get the snowballs needed. Of course, I did that. And then I also made some pyrotheum. Luckily, I had enough sulfur from an earlier endeavor. I think it was coal that I put through the sag mill and was just sitting in this storage crate for a while. Had 21 sulfur there, so went ahead and turned that into a bunch of pyrotheum. I think I had 42 or 43, and just plopped them in a barrel, made several of these dolls, waited, and got a centrifugal separator with the instabulation apparatus augment. That way it could be a guaranteed 50% chance. I know, a little bit of an oxymoron in that sentence, but yeah. So I probably did 5 or 6 of those, and got the diamond pickaxes. Also made the diamantine crystal pickaxes, so now all I need is these end rods. So I have, I think this is just recently run out, yeah. So I've got a little bit of sugarcane, not anywhere near as much as I'd like. Let's go ahead and just plop that in there. What do I have here? 50 some. We'll just let that run while I take a look at some other things here. These are not going as well as I'd like. So let me see here. I might be able to instabulate. It's at 10% if I do the instabulation. But it's 10% there as well, so regardless. Was it carrots that I used to breed these? Because I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Well, there's 2. Perfect. What do I do with those other morbs? There. Let's go down here. Carrot, carrot. Really? Come here. I know that you should give it to me, right? Am I stupid? Has that been there? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, well, I guess I now wait for that one to grow up and get the cooldown and all that. Or I could, yeah, I want to scream now. I probably wouldn't have got it anyway, but I still want to scream. So, what are we going to do now? We have the, let's see, what all do we have now? We have the liquid sunshine, so that's done. To get these. So that can be ticked off. So we are working on getting the sugar cane. Do need to get some more phyto grow here. How do I make phyto grow again? Pulverized charcoal, niter, and slag. I think I will move this over here. Yeah, we'll do this. Place that there, that there. Actually, no, I'm going to want that. pushing there. That should be good. Go ahead and take that out. I think I said I need, what, 16 blocks? Oh, there we go. Right? Yep. Each one of those, yep. Okay, so there's that. I don't actually need to do that then. So I can undo what I was just planning. Place that back, and we'll place you back over here. And I could probably turn you back into furnace and set you back to running. Take those out, put those in there. I will work on the solidified experience a little bit later. As you could see, I was going to make the blizz powder and turn that into blizz rods, and then I found the dolls. So I now have a little over tank and a half full of experience. I don't think I'm going to need it now. Let's see, what do I need to do? I guess what we can work on, because everything else is going to take a while, is setting up getting this gem, the wub gem, which that comes from either making the orchid from Botania, which I'm not going to do, or doing something that I already kind of made the thing for between cuts and didn't show anyone. Lens of the Miner. Because that is what we're going to do. Because honestly, that is the easier one for me to automate and not lose my mind. So, now that that's been decided, I need a block placer and a block breaker. And I need to... I'm so glad that I can repair that. Not going to do that, but we do have now, moving out, I'll take those levels, and right here. Let's break the second to last shell. Of course, that's not where I wanted to break, because I forgot that goes to there. There should be, I think it's up. I think it is just up, so let me get the elevator here. Yeah. And there we go. Now, I could empty this out and get all that space. Could. Not going to. Did not mean to drop down there. Where did that go? Instead, what I'm probably going to do here is make a little mob farm, probably between episodes, and just kind of wait for things to spawn, hopefully kill them and get the solidified experience. So that's the only way I think I'm going to be able to do this. Is that just regular obsidian? Why is that regular? That makes no sense. Okay. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, just between episodes here. But that is... Let's go ahead and make the placer. That needs this. That's the easy one to do. And now the breaker. That needs... where'd I put it? I put it in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. saves 3 iron that I didn't need to save, but hey, I saved it because I'm a cheap bugger. Alright, so how are we going to do this? We are going to take you and change your orientation. Give myself a little bit more room here. I'm going to leave this cobblestone here because there's my chickens. Let's finish clearing this out, and then what I'm going to plan on doing is I don't know if I'm going to do a timer thing, or I might be able to do something with an observer, because I don't think there's any way to actually sense what the block is and see if it's an ore, but there might be. I'll take a look at that here in a second, but I doubt it. So let's take you and you, break you down. Save myself a little bit of space. Not that I need it, but, you know, why not? And let me just verify that this works. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I won't need to make another diamond pickaxe. And I shouldn't need that. We'll get the red. We'll need those. Do I have observer? It's a redstone sensor. Give me just a minute. I'm going to go take a look at a couple things, and I will see what's available. And then I'll be right back with the plan of how to automate getting ores with this thing. Alright, here's what I think I decided to do. You can see I did change the breaker and placer that I was going to use to the actually additions ones. I just like them better, honestly. So, what I'm going to do is have the placer here, and the breaker here, and an observer. Is that placed in the right way? No, that's the wrong way. I think I want that to observe there. So I want the breaker, as soon as this changes, right? I might. I think that's right. I think I'm going to want. Let's see, I want you to output on red strong, input on red. You are going to be a little special case here, because you are just going to constantly, no, I want output, strong, oh, does it not go there? Okay, so input it is, and I want you to go every 10 ticks. I'm going to get some stone, because that should just constantly place without having to do anything really, assuming I'm thinking correctly, which I might not. I probably shouldn't have filled my inventory with stone. Okay, so that is doing that. That's not what I want right now. Let's see. I think I'll actually move you to right here. Okay, didn't want it to do that, but And we'll want you, actually, anytime. So let's go ahead and do this. Take output off. Helps if I put the lens on there. There we go. So that's iron. Now, that does not work. I know it's not too fast. I think it's this that's not wanting to... How can I do this? Because that's too fast on its own. And this is constantly trying to place. You should be sensing it every time and pushing into this, while at the same time pushing into this. But this is not activating in time, so let's see here. Give me just a second to figure this out. Alright, that is not working still. Why are you not working? Is that now too slow? Okay, I had this working just a second ago. Do you not have enough power going into you? Is that the problem? I mean, you have power going in, but I don't think it's doing what I want. Okay, I was just in a test world, and this was working perfectly. Literally no difference other than colors. That's the only thing. The only thing that changed was colors. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You should constantly be trying to place. You are. There is no way that this is... Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, look, this is the test world. The only difference that I could think of that it is not going to work, or that it's not working, would be the amount of power going in. Because if I clear all this out, literally nothing is different. This is in out with the redstone timer to constantly place stone there on a 10-tick interval. This is just input red, sensing every time this breaks, or rather turns into something there. And then this is output red, with strong signal on both of these. Pulse, pulse, pulse. The only thing that I can think of would be power. So, let me double check. Okay. Take that off, and just out of superstition, we'll have this on red. Okay? So you are output red, strong, output red, strong. And if I place a stone in here, pulse, pulse, pulse. I mean, it has to be the power. That is the only thing I can think of that it would be, because I know 10 ticks. I mean, it's not like there's a priority thing, I don't think, for which cardinal direction. I mean, this should work. I don't... Let me try... I'll grab this. Okay, that should be put in there. It's almost like the timing's off. Like, completely off. Like, this wants to go before this, after sensing this. I'm stumped. I don't know. Let me... Do I still have these here? No. Okay. So let me salvage this lever. Drop that. Should be able to turn off with that. And then place that there. And it just goes right back to being out of timing. I don't... Why does it work in one but not the other when it's the exact same setup? I mean, 10 ticks, I know the other's 10 ticks. This should be sensing this. I mean, unless it has to do with orientation of, you know, the cardinal directions for priority on this switch. Why it would, I don't know. These two should be going at the same time. But yeah, the only thing I could think of would be the power going into this. Because that right there, it makes no sense. Okay. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Why? Just why? That... Oh, that makes no sense! It's the exact same thing! Why does that... you know what? I don't care. I have ore protection now, and it's working. Now I just need to pull stuff out of here and put the alloy smelter so that I can make stone. My brain hurts. I need that power back over here. Yeah, give me that. And let's come here, put that back on, so now... Oh, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Did I use that other alloy smelter somewhere? Where did I use that? I don't think I did. There's that one there. Ah, right. I used it here. Yeah. Okay, well, let's make a storage area at least before I completely lose my mind. Let's get rid of a little bit of stuff here. Don't want that. Good. Storage. Let's get a controller real quick. Oh, my brain still hurts from that because that makes absolutely no sense. I'm still just completely dumbfounded that having it on deactivation over here in this world works, but in the other world having it as pulse is what worked. I'm not going to get any sleep tonight because of that. My brain is going to be trying to figure it out, and it's not going to work. But for now, we will just do this, I guess. Have that there. Helps if I actually grab something to pull the items out with, so I can continue to lose my mind further. And insert. See? I mean, now it is power, is the problem. Which I will work on that between episodes. What I'm probably going to do is... I might see about cannibalizing that VAT setup, even though I said I wasn't going to. I might. If not, I'll just get another oil generator and bring it up here. Or swap these out for advanced energy laser relays. Let's see how hard those are. Just empowered. 2 empowered for 1. That's not awful, but it's not good either. I'll figure something out while I'm slowly losing my mind. Maybe regain my mind at some point, I don't know. But, yeah, I'll, oh, yeah, go ahead, like, follow, subscribe, see if you can figure out if maybe I'm right and it's just a lack of power transfer was causing deactivation mode to work for this. I don't know. Yeah, like, follow, subscribe, comment down below what you think. Any advice you have, and I'll see you on the next one.